So the Messiah told the Democrats to quit the navel-gazing and whining and start acting tough. So what's Hammering Hank doing? Singing.
Congressman Hank Johnson coming to give you some more ear candy.
Died by suicide. Believe that and you must be blind.
Whoopi singing a little bit of a different tune.
This has not been about Democrats laying back. Democrats have been angry at what this man tried to do the last time. They've been angry this time. So I, with much due respect to you both, I believe you are pointing the finger at the wrong person when you say Democrats.
It's mind-boggling to me when I hear people like President Obama say things that regular, everyday people been saying for years. I can give countless examples of Democrats needing to show a spine. Like, for example, they should have told Biden that he was going to be a one-term president. It wasn't up to him.
The cowardly lying Democrats should look in the mirror. Barack puppet mastered Kamala's campaign, and now everyone's leaking that he didn't think she was tough enough, so he hid her in a bunker.
They were afraid, right? They didn't trust her. They had her so wound tight. Like, if the cursing Kamala would have gone on the broadcast, she would have killed it.
Obama wouldn't let the best-looking attorney general talk to other guys. Look what happened when he let her talk to Brett Baier. Catastrophe. You cannot hide presidential candidates and then blame them for losing. You got to just leave it all out in the field. Biden still thinks he's running. So they took away his phone and changed his number. But he got a new one, and he called the New York Times to tell them that the auto pen signed the pardons because his hand was too tired. Joe with a phone is dangerous, and Democrats think something's up.
I think something else is coming. Why did he pick the phone up after 5 years and call them? Something is coming.
Joe's the last gasp of the baby boomer Democrats before the party brings in fresh blood for the midterms. But they're filling their ranks with communists who will poison their chances for the general. Zoolander in New York, he wants government-run supermarkets and tax hikes on whites. And now staffers are pulling him away from the press like he's the big guy. Watch.
Building this coalition further and further such that it reflects the beauty and the breadth of our city. Thank you for your question, Ms.
I think we're done here.
Channel 7,
we're going to go. Come on.
We haven't had a chance to
We're wrapping up. Sorry, folks.
Now, what do Sleepy Joe and communists have in common? The more they talk, the more their staff wets the bed. In Minneapolis, the sheets are soaked. Democrats are running this guy for mayor. His name's Omar, and he wants to turn Minneapolis into Somalia.
I understand that our Somali communities are all connected to each other here in Minnesota and back home, and I ask for your support. There's always been a link between our community here as well as back home, and I'm running to bridge that gap and unite all of us.
A link between Minneapolis and Somalia? That may be a bridge too far. Omar wants price controls. He wants to defund the police and Trump-proof the city. Well, shiver me timbers, because these commie pirates are hijacking the Democrat Party ship. The consultants, they see the writing on the wall. They're telling campaigns, if you can't handle these swashbucklers, now is a great time to retire. So who's going to save the Democrat Party from this ship of fools? Here comes the great white hope. Captain Gavin Newsom. Barack told him to act tough, and Gavin's already cursing like a sailor.
Mother no bull believe that. Out of here. This son of a God gift. I despise me for the I read too.
Gavin's state suffering from devastating fires and riots, so he left. He went to South Carolina to kiss babies and do 4-hour podcasts. Gavin's not officiating gay weddings anymore. He's talking to Navy SEALs and trying to act like one of the guys, but he keeps forgetting to uncross his legs. In the first few minutes, he talked about bow hunting, skeet shooting, and called the president a son of a bitch. And then he claims his hair caught on fire in the Palisades.
I was up there in the hills with these guys, and we all turned around when my hair literally burst on. There's a video of it. And they threw me in the car. The guy hits my hair and throws me in the car and says, get out of here.
Maybe he got sunburned and made a mistake. He says he's made a lot of them.
What are some of the things during COVID that you think maybe were a mistake?
We were concerned it was airborne, and folks, we were worried about people being outside even. And we realized then, after the fact, what the hell are we doing shutting down the beaches? and open areas.
Do you think that some of the restrictions that you put in place created a mental health crisis by being locked up, by not being able to enjoy the outdoors?
It was devastating. Come on, man, of course.
Newsom says he was wrong about lockdowns, and now he's saying he's wrong about sex changes for 6-year-olds.
Is 8 years old too young?
Yeah, I mean, look, I now that I have a 9-year-old, just became 9. Come on, man, I get it. So those are legit. You know, it's interesting. Just the issue of age. I haven't. It's interesting. As someone that's been so focused on equality, broadly, LGBT rights, particularly gay marriage. Mm-hmm. The trans issue for me is also novel. It's over the last few years, I'm trying to understand as much as anyone else. Whole pronoun thing.
The whole pronoun thing. Once he got going, the governor couldn't stop talking about what his party was wrong about.
I mean, do you feel like the last administration was divisive?
I think, we got ideological, failed at the border. And they've sent me 2 bills I've had to veto where they didn't want me to cooperate with ICE for these 11,000+ people. I just think they're wrong. My party's wrong on that.
Newsom's running on Democrats being wrong on everything. Well, that's a great platform if you're a Republican, so good luck. He called Trump disgusting, appalling, sick, misogynist, narcissist, racist, unfit, and delusional. And after that, Gavin says he loves Rogan, guns, and the red, white, and blue.
Got to show our pride and patriotism a little bit more, not be shy about it. We celebrate all this, but we don't celebrate what unites us. The United States of America, these enduring principles of our founding fathers, taking the best of Greek democracy and the Roman Republic, 3 independent, co-equal branches of government, the rule of law. What a gift. They were imperfect, but man, what a god gift to this country. We're about to celebrate 250th anniversary.
Gavin has transitioned back into a man, and we're proud of him. Because before Gavin detransitioned, he sounded like this.
Black community does not need to change. We need to change. One thing is clear to me. We have a hierarchy of values in this country that diminishes certain people based on their color of the skin. A history, though, that must acknowledge the shameful mistakes of our country's past. After all, America was literally built on the backs of black people.
Newsom's America's first AI politician. His Silicon Valley donors figured out how to make an algorithm to make him electable outside of California. And after undergoing political sex change surgery, Gavin is now a patriotic, anti-lockdown, trans surgery pronoun, and pro-border governor who loves capitalism, the Second Amendment, and the founders. Would Gavin admit he was wrong about everything if he wasn't running for president?
Are you gearing up for a 2028 run?
The more Trump keeps doing what he does, the more compelled I am to think about it. I've never felt more outrage, more anger.
Gavin's leaving the door open to come out of the California closet and save the party from the pirates. He's basically running as a 57-year-old Joe Biden, a straight white male who isn't as crazy as the rest of the communists on the ship. But the way it's looking, with this gnarly crew of identity pirates, they might make him walk the plank first, which might be a good thing if his hair's on fire.
Gnarly. This trail is pretty gnarly, so be careful. The writing on the wall. When the company started losing clients, she saw the writing on the wall and resigned. Officiate. The judge will officiate at the wedding ceremony. Enduring. They have built an enduring friendship over the years. Compelled. He felt compelled to speak out against the injustice.
If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you for watching.